Welcome back. This week we are going to go back into iMovie and we are going to look at green screen, backgrounds, some sound effects, transitions, doing a voiceover, and then exporting. Going back into my project, I've already loaded some green screen photos and videos that I did in Photo Booth, and I'm adding them to the main working field. As you edit, note that Ken Burns is added to each image, and it's kind of helpful in that it adds its own zoom feature, but sometimes you don't want it. So you can just take that off and click Fit to Window. So when laying out your images, especially green screen, know that whatever is on your main working area in between the two black lines is going to be the base. So think about that when you are layering on your green screen, because the green screen, we want to fade out the background and you want to make sure that base layer shows through. This is the same when you might want to do a picture-in-picture or you're adding text. So when adding your green screen, you're going to drag that overlay literally on top of your base. Now you have to give instructions for that layer and you will say you want it to be the green screen. With that, you have your layering and then you need to stretch out your bottom layer or change up your images to make your final product. Hi, this is Catherine. I'm coming to you from the grade 5 storage room, which is where we have one of our green screens. In the elementary, we also have another one in the art hallway right across from Miss Finn and Miss Aga's classrooms. Another one will soon be popping up in the grade 4 hallway just in front of the elementary staff. And there is another one in the middle school next to Miss Kasha's sound environment that you can use for your recording. If there is one that's not available to you, please come talk to us. We also have a pop-up one in the office that you can set up your own green screen anywhere because it's super fun to transport yourself to a variety of different locations without having to go anywhere at all. So have some fun with green screen and you can play around with the different preloaded backgrounds on the background tab. You can also go to Image Quest where you can find a variety of images for free, but be sure to give credit. And speaking of credit, we'll move on over to the Titles tab. Here are a variety of text options to add to your project. You can add a title page, you can add a transition page, or just like you did with the green screen, you can layer it on top of an image or a video that you already have. When editing your text, you can choose from different fonts, sizes, and alignment. Also, your color wheel, you can pick just the right color that you'd like to match for your project. Another consideration for your project is sound, and that is one thing that iMovie does well. You have a wide bank of sound effects to choose from. You can also add in your own voice narration by clicking on the microphone. Here you can add your own narration to your edited video. Part of your editing process, you're going to think about how you want your video to flow, and that includes thinking about transitions. How do you want to transition between two different slides? Do you want it to be a more picture-in-picture? Do you want it to flip like a door? All of these options are available to you in the Transitions tab. As you wrap up, don't forget to give credit. So if you got any images or sound from outside of iMovie, make sure you put those in your closing credits. So now it's time to share your project. Go to the upper right-hand corner and click on the up arrow, and there you have your choice of how you're going to export it. Click on File. From there, you can check your resolution. 720 is fine. And then your quality and compress you can adjust as you need for file size. Click Next and make sure you've got the right title and location that you want to save, and then you wait. You can watch the progress in the upper right-hand corner, but this process, called rendering, can take a fair amount of time, sometimes even up to 30 minutes, depending on how long your project is. Once complete, just click Show in Finder, and there you have your file, and you are ready to share out your iMovie project.